couldn't tell you, but I wish I never would have gotten one. As soon as I get to the point where I don't need it, it's going in the nearest river.
Senior year in college, I was fired up. It was a flip phone. It's probably that thick. Flipped it open, and it's probably that long.
I'm one of the first guys to get a cell phone, 1998, I had an Ericsson cell phone. It was like a $40 a month plan for like 40 minutes. It was the worst freaking plan. Life without a cell phone is taking your car, knowing you got to be able to pull up close enough to the payphone. If you were lazy and didn't want to get out, you had to pull up close enough to the payphone and be able to dial the number. And you can still, I remember going to payphones and picking people up, and I knew certain payphone phone numbers.
I didn't get a cell phone till my first year in the NFL, 2002. I used payphones. You know what I used to do when I was a little kid? This is bad. I would call the operator and tell them that the phone took my money. So they would send me a check for 25 cents. But I got like 3 25-cent checks in the mail with that scheme.
I got my first cell phone. I was in college, probably my sophomore year, and it was like the old flip phone. It was about the size of a lunchbox. I don't know if it fit in your pocket, and the bill was ridiculous, and you had like 200 minutes a month or something, and I don't even know if it saved numbers.
I'm a junior in college at Furman, and the Southern Conference basketball tournament is taking place in Greenville at the Balo Center. And for one of the timeouts, they select me to go out and do a free throw shooting contest. And the winner gets a Sprint cell phone. And I won the free throw shooting contest. It was as big as my hand, so it couldn't fit in your pocket. It had a long antenna that came out. So I had a Sprint flip phone with the long antenna.
I was 23 years old, post-college, and actually had gotten a bonus check because I actually spent a little bit of time with the Steelers as well, believe it or not. So that was like my bonus check purchase, and it was a Motorola flip phone, and it was like, I thought it was fresh. And I got a job, and one of the players at school I used to coach at was like, "Man, you got a phone like Zach Morris on what was that show called? Saved by the Bell."
My first cell phone I would have been, it was when I started, was a football coach at Butler. So I was 24 or so. You couldn't, get on here and as these guys do and like look around and try to find, attractive females via Facebook or those types of things. You actually had to go out and meet people. And not meeting people first, I can certainly see benefit some people. Because their personalities can kind of be hidden for a while.
I got my first cell phone when I was going into my sophomore year in college. Oh, it was definitely a flip phone, you know what I'm saying? Because if you didn't have a flip phone, you wasn't nothing. You couldn't just have a regular phone, you had to have a flip phone. I might have to go back to getting a beeper. If I give me a pager now, I think that'd be very productive for me.